from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the AFC-NFC Pro Bowl. Winston and the NFC versus Matt Ryan and the AFC.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar. AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game between our visitors. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And no doubt about it, it was a banner year for quarterbacks in the NFC. A number of guys could very well have been selected for this. But I thought he stood out. I thought he found a way to separate himself from the pack. And he's been rewarded as the starting quarterback in the Pro Bowl. Definitely the right choice in my book.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. After the interception, here's Ryan. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Brian Burns. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it looks like the NFC's going to have it, and they do. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Prescott to throw it. Dances by him, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Now Prescott, buying time to his left. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Patterson is into the end zone. Touchdown, NFC. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the officials to take another look. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw is Ryan. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Oh, look at the juke. And he's got some space here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. To try again after the sack. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 3rd and long for Prescott. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. And he loses the football a second time. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So holding on the offense, go ahead and apply the and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Prescott on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's got room at the 30, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now. He'll find Smith-Schuster again, and they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14, 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On first down, Ryan. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown.
It's Madden 23.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Prescott looks to throw on first. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin finding room at midfield. Still going. Touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The AFC set to take over on offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Down the sideline he goes. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On 2nd and 10. Prescott, he's going to look deep down the field. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Throwing, Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be...
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and inches, Ryan. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Keenan Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the AFC able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the half. Prescott being chased out left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So we have come upon halftime of this Pro Bowl with the NFC on top of the AFC. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The AFC going to get the ball first as we are back underway on EA Sports. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Ryan. It's caught here by Adams. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Ryan. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Ryan to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, a 16-yard touchdown. And the AFC is an extra point away from tying this game up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They'll play action now. Ryan finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Ryan. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the AFC has taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man here, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott steps away to his left. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll run with Patterson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. One more time with Patterson. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Prescott on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with career touchdown number 75. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. They do tack on the extra point as well, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the return will stop right around the 25. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
On 1st down, going back to Patterson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Patterson running between the tackles. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 7 yards away, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and in the end it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing now is Ryan. And it's complete to Adams. He's got room at the 30, down to the 10. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And this is going to be secured by the AFC. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
one can S-double-E. Cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP.